Mario Barrios needs to take his paycheck and go home to his beautiful wife and child because he just lost to 46-year-old, 3-year layoff, Manny Pacman Pacquiao. I'm T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. There's the beautiful and seductive Jinky Pacquiao. There's his son. There's Jinky's twin right there on the left. She had the brown on. She was barely in the screen. I wonder where Mama Dasania Pacquiao is. I wonder if she's around. But anyway, listen, I thought that no matter what Mario Barrios did, that they were going to give the decision to Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao, and now this is a welterweight, by the way. Manny Pacquiao, at 47 years old, outworked, out-hustled the 16-year younger, 30-year-old Mario Barrios, WBC champion of the world. Now, there's a reason why Manny Pacquiao picked Mario Barrios, is because Mario Barrios, depending on how you look at Rolly Romero, since Rolly Romero beat Ryan Garcia, is the weakest champion in the division. So now Manny Pacquiao can go on to fight Rolly Romero and be unify the WBA and WBC titles. The WBA sanctioning bodies, they're licking their chops. Look at the punch stats. It says Mario Barrios threw more. Okay, all right, 658. Let's see. Look at the power shots, and I'm sorry. 101, 577 for Pacquiao, 120, 658 for Barrios. Only landed 18%. They took the punch stats off before I can read the rest of them, but I wanted to see how many of them was jabs, and I can bet you that majority of Barrios' punches were jabs because he was dominating with it. That was his number one punch, connecting punch for Manny Pacquiao was the jab. But as far as Mario Barrios, let's see what the people have to say first. But this is why a guy like Manny Pacquiao is a special fighter. For him to be able to come back and do what he's done at 46 years old, he's a special fighter. Nah, Mario Barrios, what are you telling Sam Watson? The way Sam Watson just looked at him, I want to know what they're saying. I've been waiting for them to read the scorecards. But in the way he just like the movement of Manny, I mean, listen, everything just was phenomenal. He was complaining a bit about low blows that wasn't really low. I just thought that was him being, oh, that's his daughter, not his sister. I mean, her sister. Damn, he got some strong ass genes. Listen in. I bet you there's going to be some weird scorecards too.
Scorecards. Judge at the ringside, Max DeLuca, scores the bout 115 to 113 in favor of Mario Barrios.
Oh, we know Pacquiao won.
Judges at ringside, Steve Weisfeld and Tim Cheatham both score the bout 114 to 114. The decision is a majority draw.
I'm cool with that.
And of course, in that case, the champion retains his title.
I'm cool with that.
Mario Barrios won the 12th round on all three scorecards to retain his belt. But you hear the crowd's reaction to this fight. And look, you said 115, 113. He swept all the last three rounds. When Bob Santos told him, and we did the math here, and I said he needs the last three rounds for a draw. He did what he needed to do against a legend. All right, Jim Gray
I'm cool with
Manny
that.
Pacquiao.
All right, thank you very
People
much.
have to say.
Manny Pacquiao, congratulating the corner of Barrios. Manny, your thoughts on that decision?
I thought I won the fight. I mean, it's a close fight. My opponent very tough, but it's a wonderful fight. I mean, good.
You're a 46-year-old man, and you had stamina back like when you were 35. How did you manage to pull that off?
Oh, just worked hard hard work and then discipline, everything like that. And I have to keep my body shape as always.
What more do you think you could have done so that it didn't come down to the hands of the judges?
I'm sorry, that.
What more do you think you could have done so that you wouldn't have had it come down to the hands of the judges?
Oh, I'm trying to find a way to finish the fight, but my opponent is so tough. It's big. He's not careless. He throw punches combination and with defense, so it's hard. Getting hard, but I just moving around and counter punch, a power punch.
This is one of the great performances in the history of not only this sport, but all of sports. What will you take from this as the disappointment of this draw and time passes?
I think it's it's an inspiration to like old boxers that when you have discipline and hard work, you can still fight, and I'm so thankful to God, because without God, Manny Pacquiao is not here. God is the source of all the strength and good health that I have right now.
What enabled you to be better tonight than you were 4 years ago?
Tonight, I'm more experienced. I'm more tactical fighter than compared before. I'm more careless than when I was young. So now
You got
I'm
more hungerness.
careful, and I need to. Although this is my first comeback, but I need more aggressive style and more punches, throwing punches. So like
Yes,
that's what I want, because that's my style, obviously.
What will you do now? Will you fight again?
I think so. God willing. I know the fans waiting there. I only have a 2 months training. What I need to do is like continue my training. Like in a championship fight like this, I should train like 4 months, 3 months and a half, so that the fight would be good. But because of election in the Philippines, I start late for my training, but it's okay. I love the Filipino people, and I love to give honor to my country.
So you'd like to continue your career? Would you like a rematch?
Yes, of course. That's the only legacy that I can leave behind, to give inspiration to the Filipino people and to be proud wherever you are.
Manny, congratulations. This was an awesome performance. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Waiting for Barrios.
Mario, a draw. Your feelings on the draw?
I thought I still pulled it out, but I still tip my hat to Manny. It was an absolute honor, to share the ring with him, to share the ring with somebody, with so much experience, who has accomplished so much in this sport, man. And shout out to all the Mexican fans here. Shout out to all the Filipinos, for supporting this event. It's just huge, by far, the biggest event I've had to date. And, we still came in here. We left everything in the ring. And, like I said, I tip my hat to Manny. There's nothing but love and respect.
How would you assess his stamina for a 46-year-old man? Were you surprised by it?
Oh, absolutely. No, it's crazy. His stamina, he could still crack. He's still strong as hell. And, his timing, his rhythm, everything. He was still a very awkward fighter, to try to figure out.
Did you feel you were falling behind round 7, 8, 9, like it was getting away from you?
Not necessarily that it was getting away from me. I just knew, I had to try to step it up to really, to solidify a win.
You won the last 3 rounds on all the scorecards to enable this draw and to win on one of the judges' cards. How cognizant of that fact were you?
Very. I was going to the corner. Rich and Bob were telling me, pick it up. Start really, pressing him. That was the plan in the first place coming in here. Try to make him feel old, but man, he still has some good legs. He still has a lot in the tank, and like I said, man, he still has a lot of fight left in him.
He'd like a rematch. Will you give him one?
Absolutely. This was huge, for boxing. This is huge. What me and him were able to bring here today. I would love to do it again.
Mario, thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go back to ringside. Bernardo.
Thank you, Jim. And this was
I don't know how I feel about Mario Barrios. But listen, don't he look like Paco from Blood In, Blood Out? You went the wrong way, Nico. Anyway, listen. He's 46 though. He's gonna be 47 in December. And yes, it's Manny Pacquiao, a special fighter, but you had a draw with this old man. So it's like this. You're really the weakest in the, here's the thing. I think that Rolly would have been throwing bombs against Manny. Rolly would have been throwing bombs. So who do you think? I mean, is Brian Norman we still haven't seen enough of Brian Norman yet. But I'm going to go out and say, man, that Mario Barrios is 46-year-old man. Not only did he lose to the smaller Tank Davis, special fighter still, but then he loses to a 46-year-old man. And then this fight right here, I remember Bakhtir, what was his name again? I covered this fight. He was supposed to lose this fight. He got his jaw broken. I remember people were booing. I just don't know, man. I just don't. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Abel Ramos. I covered this fight. What was this? Wasn't this the Tyson fight? Jake Paul. I forgot about this. Barrios, man. Listen, he might be the weakest. And when you look at Patty Donovan and Lewis Crocker, they might beat Barrios. So Manny Pacquiao says he's still going to keep fighting. I wonder if he's going to go the exhibition route or go the route of he whose name must not be spoken, Mayweather Pacquiao 2. They can still bank. Mayweather Pacquiao 2, believe it or not, that would still sell. I just don't think that Floyd want to risk it. Not saying that he would lose. He just want to make sure that door is closed, tight, shut, sealed. But still, that's a lot of money to be made for that fight if they were to try to revisit it. And Manny Pacquiao still has the star power. I don't know if he sold a bunch of pay-per-views, but he still moved tickets, and he's still a global phenom in boxing. You can't take that away from him. Like, the guys are. With that being said, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm Tszyu Controversy with 5U360.